need to then develop clinical methods to study our brains, study the unconscious mind, and ultimately analyze our dreams. After all, what are dreams apart from subconscious manifestations? One's fears? No. Not unless you buy into Freud's whole wish fulfillment theory, if you will. In which case, I would like to believe doesn't apply here.
Freud's wish fulfillment theory, what exactly does it mean?
Well, Freud had a theory where basically wish fulfillment is the result of an aspiration. A main theme of a motor principle. It's basically how our dreams work. In your case, this would be the dream you're having about the woman in this burning building.
Well, it's interesting to say the least.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we'll talk about this more at our next appointment. I'm gonna prescribe some pills for you to take the edge off, and also to help you get a good night's sleep for once. Just give me a minute. Okay, there we go. I want you to take 2 of those a day. Okay.
Thanks, Doctor.
Okay. How about next week? Same time?
Perfect, Doctor. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't read this shit. Jane! Get in here now!
Yes, Captain?
I want you to tell Johnson the next time I catch him using my office to photocopy his family jewels again, he's going to have to explain to his wife I'd have to adopt their next child. Okay?
Yes, Captain.
Back! Word just came down from the mayor. Special task force is being assembled. I want you to go downstairs and meet with the commanding officer. I want you to answer any questions he might have, okay?
What answers do you want me to give him?
I don't care. Just make some shit up. Just, here. Keep away from any ongoing investigation, but give him access to all unsolved case files for the last 5 years. Here. That'll keep the feds happy. Alright. Hey, Ben. Listen to me. I'm trusting you with this one, man. With all the bad press this department's been getting lately, the last thing we need is some wet back, fresh out of the Academy Crusader wrestling up old demons. I mean, if there's any light you can shed on some of those cases, then fine. But if you think for 1 second that government lapdog is even in our backyard for his own glory, I won't hear about it. Clear?
Crystal clear, sir.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's a nice office you have here. Special Agent Stickley and Detective Frank Beck. You're late. Think you me mistaken for someone else?
Yeah, maybe you got yourself mistaken for someone else. Alright, I want to begin with case number 221B. It seems you were unable to identify any one of those 5 murders 3 years ago. What was it they called the killer in the papers? Yeah. The Magic Man. I don't like it, but for now that's all we got. You've had a colorful past, haven't you? Says here you are
Hospitalized for a traumatic stress? The street just became too much for you, huh, detective? Becca, you listening to me?
Agent Stickney, I was assigned here to assist you in any way I could when it came to these cases. If you want to know about the past, read a fucking book. Are we done? Huh? I got real work.
So what? These cases just get swept under the table? These were people's lives, detective. They deserve better.
Oh, what? You think I don't know that? Don't you sit there and tell me that shit. Well, you think because you read a few files, you have the right to come in here and plow your righteousness in our faces, huh? Let me tell you something. Every one of those cases was someone to me. And there isn't a day that goes past when I don't think about how I could have done more for them and their families. You understand? Not a fucking day! Piece of shit.
Sir, I think you're going to want to take a look at this. It is rather interesting. Hello? Yes, Agent Stickley is here. It's for you, sir.
This is Special Agent Stickley.
Special Agent Stickley. Now, that's a handle that sounds very important.
Who is this?
Never mind who I am. That's not important.
What do you want?
I have some information that might be of interest to you.
And what information?
1375 Rosewood Drive. You'll find what you're looking for.
What exactly am I looking for?
Only you can know that, Special Agent Stickley.
Who the hell is this?
What was that all about?
Listen, you're interfering with... No, Detective Beck is not here right now. Thank you. What was the name of that psychiatrist that signed those release forms?
Oh, Dr. Ian Madeline.
You just identified the body from the apartment, John.
Who was it?
Dr. Ian Madeline.
So what is it?
Get in touch with the lab. I want to know the moment we get a positive ID on those prints.
Sir, should you be going alone?
Sir, excuse me. You can't go in there.
It's okay, Jane.
It seems you've omitted certain details as to why you requested an outside agency.
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
You knew Beck had a history of mental fatigue, yet you still allowed him to be lead investigator on numerous murder cases. Most, I might add, remain unsolved.
Agent Stickley. Even on his worst day, Frank Beck is still the best I've got in the field. But I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Why? Because I'm not a member of your little Keystone collection of cops?
When you see what my men have seen firsthand, you have to give them a little breathing space, okay? Every single one of them has got to find a way to deal with their pain on a level they can handle. I try my best not to get in the way of that.
You're telling me that you've been diligently ignorant of the facts.
Diligently ignorant, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that one.
Need I remind you about the jurisdictional oversight when investigating possible professional conduct comes into play?
Listen to me, and listen to me good. You think you're all that, don't you? But, I'm telling you, you're sticking your nose in too far.
Now I know something's wrong. And I know this son of a bitch is involved in it as well. Don't look at me like that, you little prick.
What's What's this fucking problem, huh?
What the hell was that?
What we got? Yeah. I'll be right there.
That's my ex-wife.
FBI. Sorry, Sergeant, let him through. Agent Stickley, what brings you out on a night like this? Cold case is not hot enough for you?
Special agent, actually, Detective. I'm actually here to see you work. After all, it's not every day. It's not every day you get to see a full-blown crash and burn right in front of your eyes, huh?
So tell me, Agent Stickley, sorry, Special Agent Stickley, as an outsider, what's it like looking at a crime scene and, you know, the human condition and all that?
I'm really interested in the obvious connections this murder has with the 5 murders 3 years ago. How, similar in nature.
It's too early in the game to determine any connections, Agent Stickley.
So it is a game to you.
Dear, you know what your problem is?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Well, you don't realize that there are plenty of people to hate in this life without you working so goddamn hard to provide us with another. Get the fuck out of my crime scene, will you? Or I'll make you get out.
Fuck you, prick. Who's that asshole?
Just someone to avoid. COD?
What have we got here? It appears to me that he was strangled at first. Ligature marks on his neck, detectives. We won't know more until